Yeah, you know I got it in my bag, got it in my bag. My blockchain. You know I got it in my bag. On the blockchain.
Yo, what up, baby? What is going on, everybody, man? On the Blockchain Podcast Show, we right back at you with a special guest, a very, very, very special guest. You know what I mean? We got Dr. Lisa Alcindor in the house, a.k.a. the Landstronaut, okay? So she doing it on land and she doing it in the universe, you know what I mean? How you doing, Queen? Salute to you, first and foremost.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you said the universe. I thought you were going to say from land to space, and that's actually my slogan, from land to space. But the universe sounds hot.
Yeah. Oh, now we're going to get to that because, yeah, Lisa, she got a lot of things going on. Land and space is one of her projects, too. You know what I mean? We're going to get to that, but I just want to start on the ground floor. What even made you pursue? I mean, we all have dreams, but what even made you pursue your dreams to be an astronaut?
So I kind of peeked my head over here, and then I peeked my head over there, and I was like, oh, nobody's doing that? All right, let me go get my rocket helmet. I'm flying. I'm out. That's pretty much it. When I was working for NASA, I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 melanated women. Then it went down to 1. I was the last one. At the time, I was working at NASA doing a propulsion system, the actual rocket engine.
Wow.
I had to audit the build of the rocket engine, right?
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. And
I just remember, like, the same day that I was auditing the engine flux, so they dipped the engine parts into something so that it could stand the launch, right, with all that heat.
Right.
I was literally auditing that process that day when Hidden Figures came out. And I was just like, let me just go watch this thing. Wow. And then I went, and then I came out the theater with like tears in my eyes because we started off as 4, just like the movie.
Right.
I was just like, wait, what?
Dang.
So then after that movie, I said, oh, well, I guess I'll just be an astronaut. Might as well go all the way through.
Might as well, like, right? Yeah, man, shit, you halfway there. Like, damn, that's incredible, man. So, like, I just want to even salute you for that because, man, that takes that takes strength, stamina, like, dedication, focus, like, you know, everything, like, that just... with discipline, of course, like on top of everything, like, man, it's like I just gotta salute you, Queen, because it take not even too many men gonna do it and gonna get there, you know what I mean? So, you know,
listen.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like a black woman, you know what I'm saying, in this world, in America, like, man, I gotta just salute you, Queen, like, you know what I mean? Like, you found a niche and you went for it, you know what I mean? Because, you know, that's what business is all about anyway, like, you know what I mean? Finding a niche, seeing a void and just going for it, like, you know what I mean? And, you know, nobody else, you picked a lane that nobody else was even, motherfuckers was scared. Let's just keep it 100, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was scared, you know what I mean? And you took the initiative, man. So that's humongous, man.
So I'm gonna tell you a secret. Are you ready for the secret?
Oh man.
So I actually wanted to act and sing.
Oh.
It's a complete flip. I did ballet, tap, and jazz.
Right.
Then I was at the Cultural Arts Center learning the tenor saxophone and stuff. Got recruited in jazz studies, did the marching band thing, became a drum major, went to FAMU, was playing clarinet, marched in the 100 for all 4 years.
Wow.
And I loved the arts. And then, but I also graduated with the econ degree, economics degree.
Right.
And so my whole life, I was fully balanced. Just imagine from 2 years old, being balanced between, as long as you do your schoolwork, you can do the extracurricular, but the extracurricular was actually what I like. You know what I'm saying? So like, hurry up and go through school so that I could go do this over here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I go to work and I was literally physically feeling off balance. I was like, where does my art go? Like,
right.
I realized that it wasn't just a hobby, that it was me.
It's in your blood. You had that creative blood in you.
I was like, I really, like my first year there, I was actually trying to figure out how to leave. I was like, I'm going to leave when I get my big gig and I'm on the screen and that's it. And I'm going to find a way to get recruited to LA. And then if SAG is talking right and I get these dollars,
Get it.
I was like, I'm in a bit. Y'all can all listen. I'm out. So, but then every time I try to, when I put my foot out there, right? I put my foot out there and I was like, okay, let me do background. So I was applying to the casting and stuff, try to see what it was like on set because I had a retirement. I had sick leave. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I had insurance.
Facts.
I'm like, you playing double dutch at the wrong time and you can't get out. You can't get out unless it's secure. They better have that contract off the table. And every time I tried, the contracts were looking funny, and I had a fail safe. So I didn't. Right. I had that will to like not sign anything until it was right. And you can tell it wasn't never right.
Oh yeah.
I ain't there.
Yeah, you knew what you was doing, man. You was doing the right thing too.
So yeah, that's a little bit of my story. I still sing. I come up with lyrics, and that was another thing too. I feel like
an album about to drop, right? Or is that?
I have a single about to drop, but
hello.
And everything, it was so funny because my producer, he would like send me beats, and every time I went to it went to
that shit was spitting.
My kid was writing rhymes, and I was just looking down like, where did I get this from? And then he'd send me another song, and then I'd be like, woo, 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 and then it goes to writing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
That's my first song would be like a rap, but I don't know what that means because, in the industry, how you come out is like,
oh yeah,
what you're gonna be.
Oh yeah, I mean, but shit, man, man, you touched it, man. You done made it to the outer universe. So it's like, listen, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do. You can sing, you can rap. You know what I mean? You can talk. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have to listen. You dig? Because like you got a voice. You dig? So like, regardless what you saying or how you saying it, you know what I mean? They're gonna have to be open and receptive to it. You know what I mean? Because that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like you in like so many different worlds. Like, and that's important for the people to know too. Like, see, Lisa, she's a creative. Like, really, she's a creative. So, like, all y'all creatives, like, y'all think it's small. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like,
you gotta think big.
Think big, baby. Think outside the box. Like, come on, like, expand your horizons. You know what I'm saying? Like, open it up, man. Open it up, man. Open up some books too. You know what I'm saying? Do some research. You know what I mean? You could Google.
That's
Google
right.
YouTube, but read some books though too. Like, you know what I mean? It gives you some good some good motivation, you know what I'm saying, and good discipline, you know what I mean? But Lisa, man, come on, she creative, singer, rapper, actor, and she still made it to working with NASA and listen, becoming just like, listen, man, like what even, how did you do this? Like, how could you even like, just like, you shimmying with it, like, you know what I mean? Like, and she having fun with it, like, come on, man, she dropping new EP coming this year, later this year, like, come on, like, damn, like that's incredible.
Yeah, and what's also sick is that the people that I wanted working on my music, I've known them for over 10 years. So I've built the relationship. These are people I went to middle school and high school with, college with. So they seen my work ethic, they seen my consistency, they seen me grow in excellence. And I feel like that's a good way to establish a rapport, because even if we didn't have an intimate relationship, like we done did a project together, they'd be like, nah, Lisa, I see you. I want in. Because I feel like no producer or engineer wants to work with a lazy artist. If every time they see you, you have your stuff together and you're not playing. I feel like I would rather take that one than to take the one that has all the talent. Because some of them, like, they sit in their talent and they act like there's nothing to aspire to attain because they're already there. That's the most dangerous spot to ever.
Gotta get out that box, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so there's a big company. I'm not gonna say the company's name, but they do distribution. And they presented me with a contract.
Okay.
When they presented me with the contract, I took it to somebody who was in the music industry that I was getting my voice lessons from.
Correct.
They looked at the contract and they said, yo, this is a standard industry contract, except for this last line over here on the last page, is second to the last. And then it said that I had to reimburse them for all of the charges that were incurred during the production or the execution of whatever I do. So he was like, "That's
was it a 360?"
It was just distribution.
Okay, distribution. Okay.
Yeah. So he was like, "Let me tell you how dangerous this is. You see Toni Braxton? How they had all those itemized calls with her dresses and her looks and her makeup and stuff, and they were like, you said you wanted this, so now this is all the charges for it. And they had a running inventory, and they were like, you can potentially be bankrupt and working backwards if you sign this contract. So then my ass was...
that's important. That's important you said that, because, for all artists, listen, man, I'm telling y'all all the time, listen, y'all running to get into these contracts, and y'all so gung-ho to get into these contracts, 360 deal or not, digital deal, whatever, is that you're going to always owe. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always owe, and you're never going to own. Okay? So it's like they're going to own your IP. You're never even going to even talk about that. Okay? And then you're going to consistently always owe them. You know what I mean? Whereas like blockchain technology, NFT, you own your IP. Okay? You guys, and you are able to be the record label where you don't have to get into these ridiculous deals that they're going to always be running. Like they've been running that from the beginning of time. Okay. And so it's like Lisa just letting y'all know, like as creatives, it's not worth it for you to go that route. You know what I'm saying? You got to boss up. You know what I mean? You got to use this NFT and this blockchain technology as the leverage that it is to, get yourself to where you need to be, but you got to invest your time, you got to invest your money, you got to invest your energy into it, you know what I mean? And like Lisa said, like we say all the time, you got to dip your toe in, you got to take that first step, you know what I mean? This is just how it goes, there's no way around it, And so like she's dancing, and she even be doing dance, she even dance, so like she can even wind up, and Lisa be winding up, and come on, what y'all know about, like, come on, man. Come on, man. What astronaut? She not just an astronaut. She a Landstronaut, right? But what astronaut y'all know could wind up the thing, huh? And just give you a nice rapping. Come on, listen, man. Like, y'all gotta fuck with the queen, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Like, what? As a black woman, how was it even working in that NASA space? Like,
man. So, like I said, I'm still a creative. They don't play music in the building. Environment be dry. I be like, when is break? All right. The meeting be like an hour, going to an hour, 30 minutes, call it problem solving, troubleshooting. I gotta sit there. It's hard as a creative, man. And then sometimes I go to drawing, and then like I just stay in my lane and I'm drawing, but my drawing is so good, now I'm distracting because people looking at my drawing, but I'm actually listening, and the parts of the drawing I'm remembering the topic based on the drawing. I used to do stuff like that, but that kind of stuff with the creative side was not, what's the word I'm looking, etiquette. It wasn't etiquette in the work environment. So I had to try to figure out how not to be a nuisance. Right. But it was like, I have no way to creatively emote. I'm careless the music.
Wow. No, that's big. Man, y'all heard it here first on the blockchain podcast. Listen, because this is the meaning of NFT blockchain technology. It's like as us as creatives, no matter whether we want to go to space, whether we want to deal with the universe, whether we want to deal with fashion, and, you know, get fly and shit, like have some merch, whether you want to be a singer, rapper, actor, but it doesn't matter what it is. Whether you want to be a doctor, you know what I'm saying, engineer, who cares, like a coder, right? Like the one thing is that essentially we all are creatives, right? And like we need to be in an environment. You know what I'm saying? And NFT blockchain technology provides the environment where even us as creators, no matter what industry we in, we can still have the vibe. You know what I mean? We can still have fun. We can still party, because this is the point of being a creative, right? Like, be passionate about doing what we do. We do what we like to do, so it's not really considered work, you know? And so, like, when we at work creating, no matter what it may be, like, you know, we just want to feel like, you know, we want to be in a creative spirit. We want to be able to flow and just, so like what Lisa just said is big. I mean, because this is one of the reasons why now, once you take this technology and run with it, like, hey man, listen, you no longer confined to these fucking boundaries. You know, damn sure ain't no middleman. Y'all know we don't like the middleman over here. We kick him out the way, you know, and the boundaries and the ceilings, like we said, is no roof. Sky's the limit. And like shit, we talking to the Landstronaut, so sky's really the fucking limit. You know what I mean? She out of this world. You know what I mean? She ain't even here. Y'all see her. Y'all see the background. Y'all see the logo in the background, man. She, man, listen, she had a satellite out of space, man. She not even on Earth right now, you dig? So like, yo, Lisa, like, tell me something though, because I was into the Vidi Gras. Like, with the Vidi Gras was like, that was like a whole world in itself. That was like, had the fashion, and I seen like motherfuckers getting fly in their avatars. I'm like, what the fuck? What is Vidi Gras?
Vidi Gras is defying gravity. I took gravity, chopped the word in half, and put it over and under. So Vidi Gras. And
yeah.
Because like for me, so blockchain and NFT, what it means to me is giving creators a chance to go into the technology space and learn a little bit of the other side and have a different type of balance. Because if you're just the creative, then you're considered like a black market laborer, and that's not where the bag is. That's the one that creates, you have the most of your mind expelled at the cheapest price. So I was defending like the dance hall dancers in LA. I was defending like all these, I was teaching them, you know, business. I was trying to get proposals in, like, you know what I'm saying, like the business part of it. And also so now when I'm doing the metaverse, right, the Landstronaut, I'm literally designing a metaverse so that people can, the creatives can come in, they can show their NFTs as it deals with futurism and space, and they can go. And I go.
Is that the roadmap?
Yeah, that's the end. It's going to be an original city, but the original city is going to be with the original creators, the people who live and breathe and eat this stuff. Because I wanted to have a platform for them where they can monetize their art and their creativity. And while they're transitioning into my space, I'm teaching them about the business side and what they need to solicit or propose artwork or get into fine arts with the electronic drawing softwares and stuff like that. To me, I feel like that's a very important conversation. And also, like in the 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 work environment, you're supposed to perform and do all this stuff, but then you legalize weed, you got alcoholics, and then they look down at the people who do weed recreationally, and a lot of the people who are insomniacs are the ones that create the best art. You're not about to be in the middle of the night talking to them. So you don't know what the demand is. And then you got some of these people, like, you know, they're on shrooms and stuff like that. You're already casting judgment on people because they don't do what you do, but you probably do something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're having a conversation. So for me, Space for Humanity, which is the astronaut program that I'm up under, I'm thinking about humanity. And to accept humanity is to accept yourself. So I'm only in my pocket with who I am and where I'm going. And the message for me is not for everyone to be an astronaut. It's about know who you are and sit in that bag and sit in yourself, because it's the best bag ever.
Sit, baby. Come on, y'all heard it first, man, from the Landstronaut herself. Come on, man. Get your own bag. Boss up. You know what I mean? That's incredible, man. Like you're hitting so many different topics. You know, I wanted to ask you because I just thought, like, as a person that you was in the space, you know, like, and you know, just in that NASA space and going out of space and, you know, dealing with outer worlds and dealing with the universe. Like, how was it from actually really living in that world to now we have the metaverse, to where it's like a person like me don't even gotta be like, don't even have to
physically,
NASA, and I could take my ass out of space in the metaverse and explore so much different things as if I was a real astronaut. Like, what you think about that?
So a lot of people don't know, right, that astronauts get exposed to cosmic radiation. There's no way around it. You're getting closer to the rays.
True.
Number two,
I didn't know that.
Number two, you're not allowed to take any inebriating or mood altering substances. So anything that you're addicted to or anything that you take on a regular, you might not be able to do it in a space environment. So now you're knocked off on that side too. Then you have to have the perfect heart health because your body has to survive a launch, and the weight of your entire body is on top of yourself when you go perpendicular and you shoot up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the thrust, right?
The G's, yeah. So now the gravity, the gravitational pull. So you have all of that, plus all of the things you have to learn, plus being in tip-top shape so your heart can be in tip-top shape.
Right,
but then you have real people that like are born with diseases or born with genetic alterations that may and paraplegic that may not ever go to space just because of their physical anatomical makeup.
Right.
So it's like, what happens to those people? Like, are you saying they can't fulfill their dreams because they can't physically get on a rocket and go straight up? So that's my thing. If you're gonna have all this astronaut stuff, make it accessible to the people who want to have that type of experience. And that's where I come in with making digital spacesuits and stuff like that inside the metaverse.
Facts. Yeah, that shit is dope. But that's the blooper-ish, right?
The blooper dome? That's where you throw concerts at. You've been looking at my stuff. You've been doing
man, I told you I ain't playing, man. Come on, Lisa, I told you already. Like, man, this shit. Yo, guys, you know, this is informationally privy to certain eyes. But listen, man. Sheesh, man, if y'all see what Lisa got coming, man, y'all gonna want to get on board with this lady, man. I'm telling you, man, she got a lot of things coming in near future. You know what I'm saying? Near future, man, and it's dope, man. Oh, matter of fact, I love the blue people. Like, come on, y'all know we love the blue people. Like, come on, man. Like the blue people is crazy. So that's gonna be like the people gonna be able to get their own blue people.
So you actually got to put in work to become a blue people's. You have to be a leader in the community. You have to really be a creative. I'm not telling you what to go do to go get an NFT or to be this or have a space in that space. You just got to be. And you got to be a pillar, you know, a leader, a mover, a shaker, someone who lives, breathes, and crafts art. Like, it's made for you. So those people are the ones that are going to host the Blooper Dome amphitheater shows and stuff like that. And I got some amazing, amazing people and you can see how big this project is. You can literally see it. So I was like, that's another thing that I want to mention. When they say think big and be big, go ahead and do it. Because if I just said, I'm going to just do this one small business and I'm going to be over here with it, I could never paint the whole picture for people to want into an entire brand. But I'm going to tell you something very important. That was 12 years of being under a public corporation, the government, watching how they do business, learning financial management, auditing, business practice, business etiquette, proposals, partnerships. How to maintain the partnerships is harder than how you get the initial partnership. So what you see with the Landstronaut is literally a balance between all the stuff that I learned in business and economics and being able to present that space and space for the creatives. So that's something right there.
Salute, Queen. Salute. Listen, man. If the people don't appreciate that, man, and listen, they ain't gonna appreciate nothing in life, man, you know, because listen, man, she didn't have to come back and, you know, help you guys, man, give you guys the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and some good access, you know what I mean? She didn't have to. She could have kept it all for herself, guys, you know what I mean? But she's trying to spread the knowledge, trying to spread the wealth. It's all about generational wealth, you know what I mean? Get up on this blockchain technology, you know what I'm saying, and come spread you around some wealth, man. Come, you know, and bring your value to this space, you know what I mean? Because it's not like the traditional world where it's like, okay, you know, you might have a job and motherfucker get paid more than the person that's really putting in all the hard work. No, this metaverse don't work like that. It's a value system, right? So who you are, your work ethic, you know what I mean, your dedication, all that adds up to your value. And your value is your value. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, you can't claim your value as something if you're not putting in that work, is what we're saying. You dig? So without that work being put in, there ain't no capping in this world. Like, fuck the capping. Like, capping is out with the middleman. You dig? Because, you know, listen, cappers are usually middlemen. Okay, but add your value, know your value, or just find out your value. Do your research. You know what I mean, see what you can add to this space, and see what you could, you know, bring something beneficial to somebody else. Be able to be impactful. You know, and help something else. Like, take some of this knowledge Lisa giving y'all and give it back. You know what I mean? But it's something I wanted to ask you. What was the metaverse contracting? What was that?
Metaverse contracting.
Yeah.
So you have like virtual real estate. You have the smart contracts that go behind the NFTs. You have people that are building the ecosystem in their own metaverse. So Classic Meteor had everything to do with auditing your overlay. So the overlay is actually the metaverse. Everything that it's built on top of, the way the system runs, how fast, like the frames per second. When you're going into like a PlayStation game, and you know how it's like glitching sometimes if you go to PS1 versus the PS5. So the engine and the network behind what you see as a user interface, like, that's what that company audits. So it's it's the stuff that's not cute.
Right. All that back end stuff that, listen, y'all guys not gonna want to stay on top of, but man, to stay on top of your business, man, it needs to be on point. You know what I mean? And so this is
and even if I'm not the one that is doing it, performing the work, I'm still responsible to know of the work. So I was literally, I'm going to show you right now. You see this book? Let me see. Hopefully it'll pick it up. Did it pick it up? Yeah.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, Python, programming, code. Like, that's the stuff that's not cute in the back that I'm learning. And that's the thing, because in this industry with the NFTs and the blockchain, they know who you are based off of what you know. And if they spit something out to you that you don't know, they know how to steal from you, steal from you.
Hey, one more time for them dumb motherfuckers in the back.
Yeah, steal from you. You the person that's gonna go to an NFT event with your airdropping on, with your Bluetooth on, with your network on, and not put the thing on airplane mode, and then have the app that got all your NFTs in it, and them hackers are gonna come and just and yap your okay. You better turn your phone off. You better go find another flip phone or find a dummy phone, a Google Voice phone.
You dig? Man, y'all can even go get y'all Obama phone. They still got the Obama phones out in the streets too. Like,
300 minutes a month.
Like, come on, like, she, like, man, Lisa's spinning that game, and she ain't lying, y'all. Like, man, top engineer, man. She had to chef up some shit behind the scenes right before this interview. I was like, oh, what the fuck, like, man, listen, the queen, she's no joke, guys. Like, no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 seconds, she's figuring it, like, done. Like, you know what I mean? Dr. Lisa Alcindor, man, like, come on, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been one before. I mean, listen, to all the young black females and young girls out here, man, listen, we giving y'all inspiration, we giving y'all motivation, because y'all can do it too. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to say it's not going to be one after, but man, she's the first of her kind. Okay, and we hoping that there is more. You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, we gotta salute the queen. You know what I mean? Everything that she bringing to the world. You know what I mean? And to the universe. You dig? You know what I mean? traditional world and the digital world. Hello, you know what I'm saying? Because she doing it in both. She knee deep in all worlds. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. I love it. It's my honor to even be on here with you. And you know what? Actually, we was at a conference and shit, and ran into. I had the pleasure of even interviewing a young black brother that was 13 years old, and he wants to be an astronaut. Yo, shout out to Christopher Lyons, man. Christopher Lyons, I know you still out there in Florida, bro. Little bro, keep doing your thing, man. You see Lisa did it, you could do it. You on your way, man. He has an NFT out right now, 13 years old, and his NFT is all about him being an astronaut, man. And it's beautiful, man. And we love the kids, NFT kids. Salute to y'all. And yeah, man, like Lisa's just nothing but an inspiration to y'all guys. Like she did it, y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like any culture, any race. You know, it's not about gender, age, none of this. Like, you know, it's no boundaries, no rules, no ceilings, guys. We all here together. We all about community. We are building a community, and then we trying to make you guys. We trying to onboard y'all as part of our community. You know, but like Lisa said, man, hey, it's the value system over here. So you know you're gonna. You know,
you don't have to put in work.
You gotta put in that work, baby. You gotta put in. Y'all see, she put in the work, and she been putting in the work, and she not stopping. You know, it's like it can't stop, won't stop. You know what I mean? This is how we do. Like, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a real boss, you want to own something. Man, get out there and you know, take that first step, take that leap. You know, and but before that, do your research, do your due diligence. We always gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? Don't leap without thinking, of course, you know what I mean? But make sure y'all check Lisa out. Where can they check you out? What's the best platform for you? Because matter of fact, before that, when is the NFT dropping?
So I'm thinking around November.
Okay.
So they can, you know, stay tuned on my Instagram. I also have Lisa the Landstronaut on all platforms. So if you find me anywhere, it'll be Lisa the Landstronaut all day, every day. My team even checks the booking emails, Lisa the Landstronaut at Gmail. I'm not really hiding, you know what I'm saying? May take a little minute to get back to you, but you can always reach me, and that's the goal. I want you guys to be a part of the journey, because it's better for me, it's better for you to see someone living and walking in the journey every single day instead of putting on a cap. like come on, man. I'm not
the first one to salute you on that.
I'm not Lisa the Capstronaut.
Hello. No capping over here, man. No cap. She rapping, but ain't no capping over here, you dig? And y'all got you have to look out for the next single. Y'all gonna, and it, very soon, single and NFT dropping. Boom, she about to bust y'all head, man. Stay tuned, because y'all not gonna all the rest of this year, man. Lisa Alcindor, man, the Landstronaut. And when y'all see somebody on stage with the mic and they got on a spacesuit, y'all better know.
It's not a gimmick. That's what I need you to know.
I mean, she ain't go downtown and go buy that suit. You dig? Like, nah, man.
What you see is what I feel. It is not a gimmick for likes. I'm telling you that right now. Like, a picture on my Instagram with me by the helicopter. I actually got in the helicopter and flew it that day. If you see me by a plane, I probably just went in the plane and did a flight lesson. If you see me with a scuba outfit or gear on, I'm actually going scuba diving.
Right. Therefore, like she's trying to tell y'all, this not no filters. This ain't no Instagram bullshit where she pulling up to the fucking set and taking pictures in a suit. Nah, man, she really out here. She really outside. You know what I mean? She really getting to it. You dig? And man, she trying to show y'all. She ain't trying shit, but she's showing and telling y'all, showing and proving that, listen, y'all could do it too. And I mean, she did it. Y'all could do it, man. So get up on this blockchain technology. You know what I mean? Come have some fun. Come get some money. And you know what? While we doing all that, getting fun and having money, you know, we owners. You dig? So it's like,
I gotta give a disclaimer, G. Please. I gotta give a disclaimer.
Please.
Just because you ain't on the block don't mean you can't put in block work. Because what I'm putting in is block work on the blockchain. That's 16 hours a day, 18 hours a day, barely get sleep, 20 hours a day, trying to find a way, making sure I don't go to sleep during work hours. like I'm being real, because if I say that I'm flying the planes, I got to read.
Hello.
I got to study Or I gotta study aerospace stuff, aeronautic stuff, mechanical engineering stuff, electrical engineering stuff. Because the pilot gotta know their plane. Period.
Right.
So I'm underneath checking the oil. I'm checking the muffler. I'm climbing on the top of the wing.
Come on,
I'm checking the tail. I'm checking the elevator. I'm checking the cockpit. I'm checking the magnetos. Like, you want to see some real G.I. Jane stuff? Meet me at the tarmac. Like, I have no nails on sometimes. Like, do you see this?
Yeah, it ain't.
It's real. When you gotta take the cap off.
Big, she working, man.
You trying to scuba dive and put the suit on, and you don't want no tears in your suit. You can't wear the 6-inch nails. I'm telling you right now. I had to find a way to do press-ons because I like eyelashes. I like all that contacts, eyelashes, lace front, all that stuff. I like all that stuff too. So imagine combat boots next to some pumps.
Come on, man. You gotta put your tools. You know what? You're making the right choice because you put in that work. You know what I mean? While everybody trying out there looking good, you know what I'm saying? Like you up here, man. You changing lives. You know what I'm saying? And you build a generation of wealth, man. You know what I mean? And your family to come, like they're gonna be set. You know what I mean? Because you out here putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you have the time, like, man, you beautiful black queen always, no matter what you in, boots or fucking heels. You dig? So it's like, man,
you're never too old. This is what I want to say. You're never too old to put in work and to inspire anybody.
Ain't never too late. Nah. Never too late. Especially with this blockchain now, especially with this knowledge and this access and this technology that we got now, guys. Listen, man, before you wasn't never too old, you dig? But listen, now you're especially never too old because, man, everything is out the window. Like, it don't matter about age, no matter about, listen, man, NFT, like the demographic for NFTs is basically, man, 5 years old to 100, 5 to 100. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, we got kids at NFT conferences that's like 6 years old. I interviewed a 8-year-old a couple of weeks back. You know what I mean? And I've interviewed, you know, people like well into their 60s and 70s that's into this technology, that's taking advantage of this technology, and you know, and that's trying to give back. You know what I'm saying? Access and because of this technology. You know what I'm saying? So Lisa's right, man. Like, never too old. It's never too late. You know what I mean? Just don't wait. You dig? Like, just don't wait, man. Like, start somewhere. You know what I mean? If you gotta hit me up.
And we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom.
Ground floor, guys.
As much work as you put in, you will eat. You're at the bottom right now.
Ground floor. That's why we need the culture. This is about the culture. We need the culture in this with us. You know what I mean? Just to be represented properly. You know, no more FN Mecca artists and all that. That's, you know, misproperly representing our culture. You know what I mean? Whether it's digitally, virtually, or traditionally, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We got to preserve our culture and make sure, you know, that we all inclusive of everybody, but that, hey, listen, man, we all together. You know what I'm saying? Let's change the world. Let's use the technology to change the world. You know what I'm saying? Let's use
how enthused are you though? Are you like?
I'm like a kid in the candy store. You dig? Like, I'm like a kid in the candy store. Like, I love that shit. You know what I mean? I ain't ever been this excited in a long time. You feel me? So, like, me, like, you know, I ain't no little kid, but I'm like a little kid in the candy store. So it's like, if you ain't feeling like me or like Lisa about this technology, then, man, you gotta pinch yourself, or you gotta go get shocked or something. Like, cause come on, man, wake up. You know what I mean? But yeah, we here for y'all, man. And this is just the first of many to come, man. We got new shit coming, new drops, releases coming, NFT singles straight from the doctor, Lisa Alcindor herself, the Landstronaut.
And we have the exclusive. Like, we have the exclusive. No one knows all this stuff. Like,
facts. So, you know, guys, man, listen, man, we right here for y'all. Thank you for checking us out. Hit us up on the comments, because I know you're gonna have a bunch of questions for Lisa. But yeah, man, stay tuned, man, and salute, Queen. I love you and I appreciate you. And man, continue success.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Check you guys later on the Blockchain Show. Stop playing.
Get it.